is I want to get into formally defining something that you guys have been hinting at for a while. And as it turns out, our buddy Jared here is going to help us bridge the gap.
Oh, no.
Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes. It's 15 years of keeping it off. This is it. I was trying to keep data current whenever I can. You're going to have a quiz next week that involves, I think I just told you, the snowfall we had on Saturday and how it compares to the overall 100-year average. Actually, it's more like 78 years. I lied to you about the 100. But whatever. Try to keep it current. So Jared's a good buddy. Is a good buddy to statistics because, well, Subway, I should say, in general, using Jared for their cause, which I believe, no, the Subway logo is nowhere. Oh, yes, it is. It's right. Well, not the logo. Boom! I'm celebrating 15 years of staying fit with Subway restaurants. Boom! There we go. I remember when this happened originally, years and years ago. The first. How many of you guys remember when Jared first? Yes, exactly. You remember Jared? This was the picture that you probably saw originally. This was the famous one, Jared in the pants. And I thought it was very interesting because you got this picture of Jared in his pants, and talking about how he's losing weight on a Subway diet. And they show a picture of him riding a bike and walking and stuff. All these things we should be doing anyway. But I always thought it was very interesting that Subway put him as the spokesperson for their foods. How many of you guys have eaten at Subway? Have you noticed that? Wow, I was in the room. Anybody notice any ridiculous weight loss from eating at Subway?
I'm just kidding.
I mean, so it's interesting to me that they would use Jared as a spokesperson. So I dug deeper, and they've since pulled. I got this link for you. Don't bother clicking on it anymore because it's gone. But I saved it because it was posted. Go ahead and read that. This was posted off their website.
It's a cover your ass statement.
And worse than that, Pat. Yes, it is. It's definitely a CYA statement. I mean, especially talking about the physician, you might get hurt, kind of a thing. I mean, it's the waiver. It's the waiver signature. But worse than that, what is it?
It's not a claim to any real weight loss.
They're not actually claiming weight loss. Their results are not typical. Which means the individuals, notice it's individuals, it's not just him. They did a study at some point. I've lost that completely now because the whole link is gone. But the individuals in their quote-unquote study lost weight, except weight loss was not typical. The results of the excessive weight loss were typical. So why then would you take the one person who lost the most weight and put them on your website and in your commercials?
Marketing.
For marketing. He's the outlier. He shows.
Okay, so it's marketing, good marketing. Same reason that the other weight loss outlets would be the exact same thing. This 51-year-old grandmother of 3 has the body of a 32-year-old. You've seen that one, right? I haven't seen it in 10 years. I mean, I haven't seen that commercial in years and years and years. But notice at the bottom of all of those, in small fine print, much like this, what are three very important words?
Weight loss not typical.
Results.
I was getting results not typical, but weight loss kind of count that weight loss not typical.
Okay.
Results, yes, exactly. Results not typical. Results not typical. Results not typical. Results not. So why? Now, of course, we know the answer. It's marketing. It's genius. You find Linda, you use the what? You use this outlier. So would we call Jared an outlier in this respect? Would you call him an outlier? Yeah. I think so. If the results aren't typical, your loss, if any, will vary. Well, no, we know that. We looked at some of those results from before in that weight loss study that was done. But why would you use the extreme case? It's marketing, of course. It's the worst kind of statistics in my vote. But I didn't come here to get pissed at Jared. I've pissed at him 15 years anyway. I didn't have to come here to do that. What I came here to do is I want to quantify what Linda just said. I want to talk about this idea of an outlier today and what makes an outlier. Because Jared wasn't the only one that lost weight in the study, was he?
No.
Looks like individuals lost weight.
Was he the one that lost most?
He was the most extreme case.
Right.
But now, what separates an extreme amount of weight loss from just an amount of weight loss? That's what I want to talk about today. Mark, you guys, go ahead.
Well, you would think it was because of how much distance is in between.
Beautiful. Distance is the key. Thank you. Good. Let's start getting some ideas on the board, okay? Let's start to. Yeah, I love this.